Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Very excited for today's video because it's courtesy of Brian. And, well, Brian's going to tell you about the beer because he brought it.
Yeah, so this is a Troon. I'm guessing this would be considered a triple, 9.6. It's called Learning on the Job, Hoppy Ale, canned on 9/13/23.
Nice.
They don't really give too much info on hops or anything, but if you know anything about Troon, it's usually going to be pretty good.
Do you happen to know the hopper hops, or
I don't actually know.
So, like, even if you look up online, it's not.
You know what? I have to look on tap, see if there's maybe a description, but
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Pour first. I do have paper towels if it's.
Yeah,
I know sometimes crowlers.
they always get that
Right.
little drip, and now I'm like,
Right.
now we're doing it on camera, so let's see what happens.
You're doing a great job so far. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, so we were talking, well, off camera, online, offline, in person. But anyway, that Fidens just did their Troon collab release, and I haven't had a ton of Troon. I forgot I had one years ago, and then you were nice enough to share your house at one time, and yeah, it's definitely not the most readily available brewery for us to get. So
you live by Princeton.
Yeah. So
Brick Farm Tavern.
So very much appreciate. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so yeah, should we get into it? I mean, that's pretty thick.
Yeah.
That's definitely
very yellow.
And the way the lighting is, because it's so thick, it's like super dark.
My first pour too is more head.
But yeah, definitely nice. I mean, a little bit of orange, but yeah, definitely very yellow, almost golden-y. Yeah, that's a thick-looking beer for sure. Get the aroma?
Smell it from here. Yeah. Dank.
That's the first word. I get some dank pineapple, but there's something else that's pretty strong that I'm having a hard time.
Almost like that Nelson white wine-ish.
Yes. Yeah. If this has Nelson in it, I wouldn't be surprised. It is. It's like that lemony white wine thing for sure.
Yeah. Although I don't trust myself sometimes because I feel like last time I guessed the hops, I was...
Well, yeah, and that's not... I mean, it's hard not to try to do that sometimes when you don't know the hops, but like... I'll put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised based on what it smells like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fruity. I almost get like a little bit of a berry, strawberry thing. But yeah, no, this smells really good.
Yeah, as it's warming up, there's definitely some more things happening with the aroma.
But it's funny because when I looked at you to start talking, in my head I said, it's dank. I mean, that's the first, literally the first thing I noticed.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you said the same thing.
As soon as I cracked it, I could smell it from here.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
All right, should we get into taste?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, cheers. Thanks again.
Cheers.
I really appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah. Super hoppy.
It is, yeah. Hides the alcohol pretty well, which I appreciate. And you said 9.6?
Mm-hmm. It's a touch of booze.
There is. That second sip, I noticed it more, actually. I'm curious, as we keep sipping, if it's going to keep compounding the alcohol specifically. Because you're right, that second sip I got more. Whereas, I made a comment about that first sip. I felt pretty good about it, hiding it. The second sip it's not detracting me yet.
No, it's not too much.
Yeah,
it's just like
like
a tinge of it.
It's got that hop saturation. It's not hop burn, but you almost have like particulates or something because there's so much.
It has that feeling like it's going to have burn,
right?
But then doesn't.
Yes,
like those type of ones where you're like, oh, those type of beers get that burn, but there really isn't any burn, which is pretty cool.
No, but it has that level of particulate, for sure. I feel, again, we don't know if it has Nelson or not, but I would not be surprised. I get that lemony white wine thing that I get. A little bit of pineapple as well.
It's real grassy, like that dank kind of.
Yeah, grassy dank for sure. Yeah, not weedy dank or West Coasty dank, but more like this grassy, almost earthy dank quality for sure. No, is Troon, are they the ones kind of known for dank? That their beers are dank, or am I thinking of... Or Brewhouse, maybe I'm thinking.
I think Brewhouse may be more known, but obviously, I feel like they're both pretty synonymous for really good, Northeast IPAs.
Great mouthfeel.
New England IPAs, sorry.
And the bitterness is there. And it wasn't, I've had, I don't know, however many, 4 or 5 sips at this point. The alcohol is not getting too intense. So that whole compounding thing I was nervous about, I'm not really, if it is getting more intense, it's still not at a level. Because this, I've said this in other reviews of, again, we can call this a triple IPA, I think, and not get too much backlash. That's my one, like, kiss of death, is if it tastes like alcohol. It's just not a style I want to taste ethanol alcohol,
Yeah.
So however many sips at this point, I'm confident I'm not going to have that experience with this, which I'm glad about. Yeah.
No, it's really balanced. I think it's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hear you. Some of those triples when they take that sip and put hair in your chest.
Right.
Do one of those.
Almost like, did you put like a shot of vodka in this too? Like, what is this, guys? Yeah. No, this is not that for sure. And I like that you said balance. Like for what this beer is, you're right that it's not too boozy, it's not too bitter, it's not too like it's for the style, a style that you wouldn't maybe think.
Yeah,
that's a word I'm going to be using. It actually is pretty darn balanced. The flavors are on point, and I think this is quite good.
Yeah, no, it definitely, as it warms too, it's actually, I think, even getting better.
Yeah, so I just quick smelled it, like the dank orange, which I didn't get orange before. Now I'm getting orange and some orange zest, like orange juice and orange zest, which is nice. And the alcohol kind of dries it at the end.
Yep.
Man, this is
like a dry hop. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, this is. Again, I really appreciate you sharing this with me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a crowler,
Yeah, true. Sometimes, especially at the alcohol.
It's a commitment to finish those sometimes by yourself.
Yeah, the volume and the ABV, this is definitely one for splitting. I agree. Any other thoughts before we wrap it up?
No, I'm glad we could share it. And
definitely.
I
appreciate
cheers.
that.
It was awesome.
All right, guys. Have you had Troon before? Have you had something that you thought was going to have a hot burn but didn't? I don't know. Anything related? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.